Dwayne Johnson, famously known as The Rock, is best remembered for his moves in the WWE. His electrifying powerbomb variations and spine busters are legendary in professional wrestling, and his style changed the way it is performed. His powerful signature move, the Rock Bottom, was a huge hit in the year 2000. This move was a combination of a slam and a sit-out pile driver, which literally left his opponents gasping for air. The Rock Bottom was his most dominant move and sent the most powerful opponents crashing to the mat. His opponents had to be careful and watch their every move, as he could send anyone flying in the blink of an eye. He also had an impressive array of suplex moves, which ranged from a vertical suplex to a German suplex to his earthquake-like Samoan drop. He was also famous for his people's elbow. After delivering a horizontal elbow drop, Johnson raises his arm and signals for his trademark elbow smash. His finishing move was the Rock Bottom. It is a combination of a slam and a sit-out pile driver and is considered one of the most dangerous moves in WWE. Johnson also had an in-ring style which included a lot of taunting aimed at his opponents. He would walk around the ring with a pronounced swagger and wag his finger at his opponents. His ability to use psychological warfare to his advantage in the ring was second to none, and it was this kind of mind games that made The Rock a champion. Perhaps the most spectacular move that Johnson could pull off was his Rock Bottom, which he executed with mastery and precision. He once almost won a match with a single Rock Bottom, and that is a testament to how effective this move was. His turnbuckle clotheslines and his thunderous spine busters were also big crowd pleasers. There are many variations of the Rock Bottom. The most common and most often seen on television is the backbreaker rack. This move involves Johnson lifting his opponent onto his shoulder and then throwing him down, back first into the turnbuckle. Another variation of the Rock Bottom is the bottom line, where Johnson drops his opponent over his knee and drives them back first into the mat. The leader of the Cenation, John Cena, was a huge fan of Johnson's Rock Bottom and would often imitate the move. Johnson also had a standing vertical suplex, which he would attempt after his opponent had already been weakened by the Rock Bottom. He would grab his opponent with both arms, lift them up in a vertical position, and then drive them straight down to the mat. Johnson's standing side slam was also a favorite move, as it set up his opponents perfectly for the Rock Bottom or any of his other big moves. The Brahma Bull's twisting high knee was also devastatingly effective. Johnson would often deliver this knee lift to a groggy opponent, and this move alone could sometimes end a match instantly. Another impressive move Johnson had in his arsenal was the torture rack. Johnson would put his opponent in a standing head scissors and then lift them up, in a kind of reverse pile driver. This move was a crowd favorite, as it showed off The Rock's brute strength and was very effective in weakening an opponent for the Rock Bottom. The Rock also had a finisher he dubbed the People's Elbow. After delivering a horizontal elbow drop, Johnson would raise his arm and jump and drop his elbow directly onto the opponent on the mat. His patented spin move was another great tactical move. After grabbing his opponent, Johnson would spin them around and then snap them to the mat. Johnson's famous shake, rattle, and roll move was also a favorite of his opponents. After a sideways slam, Johnson would then twist his opponent's body while his feet were still in the air to almost a 360-degree turn. Johnson had an impressive abdominal stretch move he called the European uppercut. Johnson would grab his opponent in a front waist lock and then hold them upwards while delivering 5 punishing uppercuts to their body. Johnson could also deliver his signature smackdown splash. After running across the ring, Johnson would leap off the middle rope and drive both his feet into his opponent.